Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Vibes Live. Happy Easter all. Whoa, big up Sylvana and Brandon. Brandon, yeah. You all always logged on. And big up Bushman, boy. And Bushman early in the house, boy. A surprise Bushman home, boy. And taking in the live. I appreciate it, bro. So yeah, we just give it a 2 minutes normal thing and we'll jump straight into it. Just a few things to chat about. And yeah, I hope your weekend was good. I find these 3 days kinda fly, if I'm honest with you all. It's like I can't believe it's Easter Sunday night already and we just have like one more day home before we like go back out to work. I mean, the nice thing is a short week, it's four days of work till the weekend again, and then after that was the next one after Easter, boy. We got to wait till quite the end of June, I think. No, I mean Eid is next weekend, I think. Yeah, happy Easter all. Happy Easter. I hope you all had a good Easter weekend so far, and like tomorrow is a nice day of rest and reflection and whatnot. I went out in the savannah earlier and it was nice to see. And when I mean the savannah, I mean the Queen's Park Savannah. Hey, happy birthday! Happy birthday to Bushman's daughter, boy. I'm wishing her all the best. Adventure baby, as he would call her on his vlog. I wish her all the best and let her be blessed on this journey called life in going forward, and I wish her many more to come. Happy birthday, adventure girl. Hey Farron, good night. And Shivan and Shirley. So yeah, Farron, time does fly when we're having fun. And actually, let's jump into it because it's about that time. So let me just do my normal intro. What's up, my Trinbago vibes? I just had to do that, It's like, I never had this before. Peeps, marshmallows. Yeah. And I never had it before. And it's like, I know there's always show up around Easter time, like whenever you go in the groceries and stuff. So I just say, let me buy it. And it was just funny. I wanted to actually throw that in a video for the video. Yesterday's video, actually, the hot cross buns video. I wanted to throw that in there because it was just a fun way to do the peeps. But I'm sure. By the way, spoilers, I'm going to talk about the video. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would suggest you probably, go watch it. It's about 11 minutes and 11 seconds. And then come back. We're going to be here. So no worries about that. So yeah, yesterday's video, hot cross buns. Now, Shania Bharat, big up Shania Bharat. Woot, yeah. King Cool, good night, and Sean Speed, welcome to the vibes. And yeah, I know I had to pull the peeps. So this is the first time I like actually went and got one of these peeps. This one I know they didn't normally be birds, but this one is like the bunny one, and I thought it was fitting because it's like Easter, and it's like a marshmallow with sugar coating. Yeah. It's real sweet though. Woo! It's real sweet. Marshmallow is nice, but wow. Hey Donna, happy Easter. And yes, everybody thumbs up. And Reggie, happy Easter as well. New York Guyanese. Heard the weather still kind of stinging up on our side, boy. Down here over the weekend, I'm not sure if it was Sahara and dust we had. Today was like 30 degrees Celsius. And I think that is for my US peeps, that's around 80 something Fahrenheit. Probably, I'm not sure. Just, plus 32, I think. So, I don't know how that work out. Anyway, I just work in SI units. So yeah, but this weekend was still warm. Don't mind it was overcast. It was nice. I was saying before I went out to the savannah. I know I'll come back to the video just now. I went out in the Yeah, for that sugar just way up high. Hey, J Charles. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Coming back to the video, you big up the movie style editing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The power of magic. King Cole is in bipolar. Whether we up here, oh shucks, boy. Sorry to hear that. I hope it, it settled down. Hey, Caleb, happy Easter to you all and everybody who has joined the live. Everybody who took some time off their day just to join me here. So yeah. Shirley saying the profit on the hot cross bun is huge. Same old flour, sugar, 2 raisins, and whatever else goes into the bun. They're stealing your money. Well, I guess we paying for the time they're taking to make it and the convenience. I guess surely, yeah. But I was saying that the Savannah, it was nice to like the Queen's Park Savannah and even King George V. Well, Nelson Mandela now. Yeah, it was nice to go there and see like the full park being utilized. I see people real picnicking. They had people just liming. They had tents up. Real people was flying kite, which was nice to see. It's nice to see that like I know that is a thing here on Easter Sunday, so it was pretty cool. I don't mind the weather was like it was overcast today here in Trinidad, and it was hot, humid. Yeah, so nah. But it was nice to see these people flying, families and people out and about in the savannah, and the many kites in the sky. I did actually went out and take a few clips of it. I might throw that in a video sometime later on. I'm not sure. And speaking of kite flying, tomorrow the Trini Nature Boys are having something in Matura. Let me see if I could pull this up here. Yeah. So tomorrow around 11, yeah, Trinidad Nature Boys in Matura, they're having their kite flying. So if anybody could pass through. I'm not sure if I might be able to make it because I may have a few things to do tomorrow. So big up them. They're having this tomorrow. And yeah. So that'll be an interesting thing to see. Now, speaking of the kite flying, I also saw some kite flying happening in Arangwe Savannah. I was there yesterday evening. Yeah, DJ Sheldon had his family day at the Savannah, and last minute he asked me to come out and judge, and so I say yeah, I'll go out and judge some corridor because I mean it's corridor, So big up that event that they had that was open to the public and everything, and big up the winning team. I didn't get time to stick around to see who won. I had an idea who won based on the judging, but I didn't get to stick around to see the prize given and all these things because as soon as the judging finished, as soon as I tasted that the duck, the Mauritani, some pepperoni, and giving my scores and tally the scores with the other two judges, big up them too. One was Shiraz from the morning show on Synergy, and the next one was a chef. So big up them for judging. And like as soon as I finished judge and give up the scores for the different booths, I bust out and I came back home, and around that is the time I would have sent out on the community tab that I might post the video late because I still had to finish it. So speaking of the hot cross buns video, yeah, I kind of pivot. I didn't plan to drop that one this Saturday. I was planning to, well, as you know, if you was here in the last week live, the plan was to drop a road trip down the south side video this week here, and yeah, and just last minute I was talking to Julia, my wife, and she's like, Easter, it'll be better if you do something Easter based this weekend. And that was basically Thursday night. So literally Friday I went out and put together this whole concept. So the little clone you saw, that idea just came that day itself, and went out and did and write up a script for that and everything, and kind of put together the video between Friday and Saturday, so to speak. So when I did come back from the curry duck, yeah, I had to eat some curry duck. You don't know how it always be. Actually, I started editing and I was almost finished in time to upload my usual time around 6 p.m. on the Saturday. But then when I was rendering the video, something happened, so I had to go back in and re-edit, and that's how come I end up like posting a little later than I would have normally posted. It happens sometimes, and yeah, and Shimon is actually, do they still have bubbly on Good Friday in Trinidad? Yeah, boy, they do have bubbly. Didn't see much when I was driving around, but I know on the Guardian and stuff they did post something, and somebody commented that I should have done some video on that. Probably next year, I would see if I could drive around or figure out a way how to do like showcase the different bubblies it have throughout the country. And for those of you who don't know what a bubbly is basically, well, around Easter time. Now you all can correct me if I'm wrong. I may have the story wrong, but I don't think so, right? So around Easter, Judah is the one who betrayed Jesus and gave him up, and then he went and hung himself. So the bubbly is basically a tribute to Judah, and so anybody who in some kind of bacchanal or kind of trouble or kind of thing, they just have them hang up somewhere or put them out to beat them or some kind of thing. So that is essentially what the bubbly is. So just in case you don't know or wasn't sure what we're referring to. Hey Karim, good night, and Angela, good night. Let me just drink a little water. Rashid asking if tomorrow is Easter in Trinidad. Today is Easter in America. Well, today is Easter Sunday. Tomorrow is Easter Monday. So yeah, so it's a holiday. Is Easter Sunday is when Christ when he rolled the stone away and he came back, I think. And Monday is when he left it, I think. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to recall some of my childhood days there. Some of these stories I read growing up. Yeah. Hey Maria. Good night. And Savannah said, one of our restaurants used to have, that was 103. FM used to have the kite flying competition. But I think this wrongs they didn't really have it. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, it's Judas. Yes, surely. Sorry, Judas. I don't know why I keep saying Judah. Yeah, my bad. It's Judas. Oh, it's been a while. So yeah. So thanks for that mistake there. So yeah. So on to the hot cross buns, right? That's why I ended up doing that this weekend, and I basically did it between Friday and Saturday. All right, and well, it was interesting that it started in the UK in England. So yeah, that is where it came from. Well, that wasn't its origins. That's where it get popular. And the only time it was around Easter. This is what I was been reading. Is basically because England is Anglican. So yeah, I think it was Queen Elizabeth. One of the popes across there, made it available around Easter, and then the Queen signed a memorandum or something saying that the bakeries could sell hot cross buns only around Easter time, kind of thing. So I think that is the only time we could have it, and we were ruled by the English at one point up until our independence. So yeah. So Caleb is now saying he's seen Boboli his whole life and he now learning the name. Yeah. So that is how it is, and yeah, the twin. It was fun doing that aspect, like the that twinning scene I had in the beginning. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that one, and yeah. So and also as you did see in the vlog, I went and I just went down and do 2 churches down on the Western Main Road, one in Carnage and one in Chaguaramas. And it was interesting now because I didn't really do much research on the St. Peter's Church in Carnage, sorry, I say in Chaguaramas, I'm not sure, in Carnage. And Shirley is saying she thought the hot cross buns had to do with the Irish. Yeah, I think it was an Irish Pope who brought it across and made it popular in England. But it went back, actually it goes back to Egyptian times, or so to speak, or so I've been told, because bread was the easiest thing to share now. So it actually went back to those times. It's like, somewhere I was reading it went back that, and became popular in England. That is where it spread across the world now. So yeah, I mean, Chile, I could be wrong about that. I just like when I was trying to do a quick research on the buns, because I was trying to balance that with doing some housework with cooking and all these different things for the weekend, because it's a long weekend. So yeah, it's like you're trying to get a few things done that normally on a normal weekend you wouldn't get time to do. But yeah, it was fun and it's interesting to go and taste all these hot cross buns. I mean, for me, my personal favorite is the Linda's. GTA was good too, surprisingly, and I didn't fancy the one at True Value. Massey was okay. Massey was the cheapest, but I would have still prefer the one at Linda's. And yeah, actually, it is cheap to make it, and people making profit on it. Like I know I was seeing it in the comments. From the time you start adding like filling or any extra stuff to a hot cross bun, I think it loses it no longer is a hot cross buns. It's like the same thing like adding meat to doubles. From the time you add meat to doubles, it no longer, I don't consider it doubles anymore, because doubles is barachana. Same thing with hot cross buns. Hot cross buns is the bun, some raisins, a little spices, probably some dried fruit, and of course either the icing on the top, the icing on the cross on top, or some people just bake in extra dough on the top. Yeah. So yeah. Sylvana saying, gosh, he can't unseen the eerie sin Chad. Yeah, that church I wanted to do a little while now, because like every time I'm going down Chagrama side or passing along the Western Main Road, I spot it and it's like, well, that was interesting. So yesterday was the first time, not yesterday, Friday, Good Friday. Yeah, I went out down there Friday, and I didn't know about it. It's only doing up I do some reading afterwards. I realized it's a small RC church, and let me see if I could find this article for you all. Yeah, that's now. Yeah. Speaking of church, check out this now. This was the church back in the days. Look at that. Yeah, so this was the church. This is thanks to Angelo Bissessa, Virtual Museum on Facebook. So yeah, they have some real good articles, real back in times. This is the original church that was how it was back in the days. And let me see. This is the story. I'll link this Guardian story. On the. Let me send this link in the chat one time in case you all want to read it. Hey Susie, good night. I'll post this on the chat, and I'll see if I can post this at the end of the video. Yeah. If you want to read it, it's also from Angelo Bissessa, from in 2017. It basically gives you the history of that small church, and yeah, don't worry about this. That's the Guardian thing. So it's and in a part there where you see that although the chapel is closed most of the time, it is still the place from which the great tradition of St. Peter's Day in Carnage is observed every year, right? And I think that is around June month. So once they have something going on, I will look out for it, and I will try and go and vlog it and capture that in a future video, because it'll be cool to just to see what St. Peter's Day is all about and everything down on Carnage side. And Reggie is saying, I never eat cross buns. I see, but you see it all the time, but you never had it. Yeah, boy. Shirley is saying that they sell hot cross buns at Easter where she is, and she is in the States, and it's not as expensive as it is in Trinidad. Well, I guess no. Somebody was telling me they paid how much, boy? They paid almost 27 US for 6 in New York. So yeah. So probably where you are. And yeah, actually, they need to fix up that building. Neil, the real deal. Hey, he just subscribed. Welcome to the vibes. He say, especially the one in Chapman's, that's where from. Oh yeah, bro. I'm glad you enjoy it. And Susie say, she loved the creativity of the twin in the last video. Yeah, that was a fun one to do. And speaking of the church, right? Let me show you all something. I have to show you all this extra drone footage. I'm gonna play it now, and you won't hear no noise. And like, this is me just adjusting. You know, see some of it in the video, and here is the problem, right? I was trying to do a kind of 360 scan. I thought I was above the trees when I was doing this, and it's like, all right, at this point here I was like, I should be clear, because I was watching the trees and I thought I would be clear. So I said, let me just go straight out into the ocean, and bam, I crashed it. You see that and yeah, that happened. So I crashed my drone yesterday. This is like the 4th time the drone crashed, but this time it really take a jamming. Look at this. It break it, like, yeah. So this is the drone. This is our DJI. This is the DJI Mini 1, and yeah. So this is how the piece should be here, and yeah. So so thank God I done, like, for 2 or 3 other videos I already went and do some drone footage, so I still have those. But with this, trying to see if I can get fixed locally. Hopefully I could get 2 replacement arm, because it's the front propeller and the back one. So yeah, so I'm gonna see if I could try and get it fixed, because right now I'll have to save up to, you know, buy a new one if I have to get a next one, and it's be around 500 US for it. Yeah, because right now I'm saving up to try and get a new camera as well, because it's like the GoPro. I use a GoPro Hero 9, and it has taken a beating now. No, don't get me wrong, I ain't bashing these things, because I think I got my money's worth out of those, like this drone and the camera that I currently use, which is the GoPro. Yeah, I've done. So yeah. So I just say now, you, after 2 or 3 videos, you may not see any drone clips for a little while, until I figure out if somebody could fix it. I posted it on the drone group I'm in here in Trinidad and Tobago, and they have some prospects. So hopefully I'll be able to get it fixed soon. I don't know. I was looking up some replacement arms on Amazon. I wasn't coming across it, because I was more finding stuff for the Mini 2. So I'm not even sure if I could get the parts for the Mini 1 still. But hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to get it and check it out. So you just saw crash. Oh, that was sad, boy. And I've been flying for a while, and that was just sad. I really thought I was above the trees, and then, like, the moment where it's like I could have probably saved it, when I realized, wait, that was a coconut tree there. I was supposed to pull back, and I pulled forward instead, and I just crashed. But anyway, moving on. Sylvan is saying he loves seeing the twin, but are you our Trinbago vibes or the other? Hey, Trinbago vibes is both of us, yo. Different aspects, you know, different things, just to make certain points come across. It's always be fun to have that little skit in. But yeah, I'm the Trinbago vibes. Don't mind having the same t-shirt my twin was wearing. Yeah, I see. Once I'm missing, once he will have the cap on. Once you know the cap is on there, that's the other trade. That's the other. So that is how we doing this. So let's see what else we have on the agenda. Yeah, I think we touch on everything. The hot cross buns, and then, well, the St. Chad's Church. Now, to be honest, I didn't do any research on that at all. Like, I was supposed to do some research on St. Chad's. That is the one in Carnage. That's the broken down church. I wonder if I could find something on it online, boys. St. Chad's Church, because it was interesting. Let me switch and see if you could find something on St. Chad's Church. Susie is asking, how was my day? My day was good. I got some housework done. We did some cooking, and I just relaxed today. And then I went by the in-laws for a little gathering. So everything was good. So yeah, everything was good. Susie, I hope yours was good, and I hope you all had a great weekend going in so far. Neil is saying, of all the vloggers I look, my son said he liked your videos the best. Oh, he liked the editing quality and the narration videos. I appreciate that, Neil. I really appreciate that. So we try to, I try to make it as educational as possible and to give you all as much information as possible. Like especially when doing food hopping and thing, it's like I know not everybody taste buds may be the same, and then sometimes the food is be off and on scene. Sometimes some people go by certain food places and the food is be amazing, and when you go at a time it may not hit that mark. So yeah, but I will just try and give you more informed decisions so you could visit all these different places. Or even if you can't make it, at least you get to see what a lovely island we have, despite everything that we may see, like the crime rate and the cost of living going up and all these different things. So yeah. Reggie's asking what I ate for Easter dinner. Well, we did barbecue, fried rice, and potato salad, and normal salad. Like basically, it was basically a Sunday lunch kind of scene a little bit. Yeah. St. Charles Church. Nothing on it here, boy. This is from the National Trust. Sure, this is Angelo Bisessa again. So let me see. It's an Anglican church. It used to be part of the village of Mount St. Pleasant. Okay. So this church was in use from 1950 to the mid 1900s. So yeah, so I don't know what happened, but yeah. Angelo Bisessa on Facebook. The virtual museum is always a nice site. If you are not part of it, I would suggest you go and join it. They have a lot of information on various historical stuff throughout Trinidad and Tobago, and sometimes there's where I get my information from for the videos. And of course, like if I use any of their pictures, I'll ask them, and I'll give proper accreditation to whoever I get the photos from. So I just get permission to use their photos in case you see them in my videos, and also the information, if it comes from their Facebook page, it will be linked in the description below. So yeah, Neil, I will try to make the videos. I try to do the best videos I possibly can, and try to train creativity in some points. I have a set of ideas, and sometimes it might be easily executed, other times it may require some more time. But yeah, I'm glad you all enjoy it, and it's be nice, to read these comments, to see these replies. Is like, all right, yes, is like motivation to just keep going, to keep doing more. So I appreciate that, man. King Cole is saying, when are you going to do some food hopping in the east? That is a good question. When am I going to do that? I'm going to be honest with you, King Cole. Probably after June. Yeah, probably after June, I'll hit some stuff up in the east. Because basically from now until June, I more or less have certain things planned out, unless something else happens along the way. Like I'm looking at the Borrow Day, Point 14 Borrow Day at the moment. We'll see how that goes. Because I know they're having it, and so far I've been told they have, like what I learned, right? Because I didn't know much about Borrow Day, but it's basically like a mini carnival down in Point 14. And according to our partner, it's like he do not know how all our people is fit in Point 14 proper itself. So I'll see if I can reach down there. That'll be at the end of this month. So yeah, oh yeah, and just in case whoever reached late, happy Easter. I hope you all had a good Easter weekend. And yes, it's nice to hear that yours was good as well, Susie. I hope you all get through it with any work all you wanted to do, or they get to Lime, wherever all they get to Lime, for those who fasting and they finally, the fast is finished. For those who still fasting, because Ramadan is still going on, Eid might fall either Friday or Saturday, right? I know the last days of the fast is the most important, so I wish you all the best in that. Just in case anybody is following the Muslim faith and is fasting at the moment. So yeah. And Sylvan is saying, I was seeing that building. Is it the one opposite West Mall? No, St. Peter's is not the one opposite West Mall. That's in Carnash itself, right next to the street by the police station. So, Carnash police station, it right there. It right next door. You'll pass it straight, Sylvan. That's why I say blink and you'll miss that as it is. It's just a few times I passed it and it's like, it looked very interesting a few times. King Cole is saying the wife is fasting. Ah boy, yeah, don't worry. Eid is just now, so. But I know this last week is one of the most auspicious week of fasting. So many blessings would come this way. I may actually, like, each year, because I have a set of brethren from other mothers who are Muslim and stuff, right? And I went Asher Boys College in San Fernando. That was my secondary school. Big up Asher Boys. So every year for around Eid time, I used to at least fast one day with them. That's why it was fun to do that video I did, where I did mosque hopping in Trinidad and Tobago, and also showcase what it's like to fast for a day, because their fast is no food, no water, no nothing, from sunrise to sunset. Yeah, you can eat anything before that and after. So yeah. So I may actually do a day of fasting with them at some point during the week. So yeah. Kareem is asking, when am I coming to Puna? That is a good question. It will be after June, Kareem. After June, I should be down that side, because I have a few things I wanted to do down there. And I know I have to go back down and Rima. I have to do Grandi. I have to do a few things. I have to go Valencia. I wanted to do some hiking this year. And I know the best time to hike is the first 6 months of the year, but just timing for that. I'm hoping to, at some point, I want to go do a hike with every single hiking group here in Trinidad and Tobago. And just review it. Hey, Trini Bites, big up Trini Bites in Miami, Florida. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate you all as well. They do a lot of cooking videos and stuff up on that side. So yeah, and I appreciate watching the videos and everything, peeps. And happy Easter to you all. Yes, Sylvan, all religions recommend fasting, but it'll be different types of fasting for each one. So like, for Hindus is like no meat, no alcohol, that kind of thing. For Christians and stuff, I think they get to choose. Well, I guess it's no meat, but they get to choose, give up something that they're accustomed to, kind of thing. Or Toronto, Trinidad. Sorry, I was mixing it up. You all from Toronto, but somehow I keep seeing you all. I always thought you all was from Miami or Florida. I didn't know it was further up the road in a sense. I apologize in advance for that. Yes. And yes, Sylvan. And well, for the Muslims, it is no food and drink at all during the day. I'm not sure more or less on the others what it's like, but I guess it's a combination of those three kind of things. I would like to think so. And I think the purpose of fasting is to reconnect that spiritual connection, but is also a form of discipline, I think. And yeah, and is a form of discipline, and is also to show you like what some people would experience in this world. And yes, you see, I know that because I know a good bit of vlogs I come across with Trini Bites today in Florida or something. But I know I remember seeing one or two of them in Toronto. So yeah, big up you all. And thanks for joining the Sunday Vibes live. And yeah, I hope, well, I guess up on your side, other side, Toronto in Canada, it probably real cold still, isn't? Yeah, down here is hot sun, boy. Well, overcast and is most likely Saharan dust because no rainfall. I lie. We had some slight drizzles here in Trinidad, but it was mainly just overcast and humidity. Hey, Namala, good night. Welcome. I hope I hope he was here a little while and he didn't now join, because I think we heading into the deep end, I would like to call it, of this live, where we'll be wrapping up. And at this point, I will say it is the anything goes session, meaning that we could talk about anything. The latest movie I went and watched, I'm not sure if you all saw John Wick 4. That was very good. I want to go and see Super Mario Brothers, and also I want to take in the Dungeons and Dragons, because I just enjoy that kind of fantasy vibes. And and nice to see that it warming up now, Trinidad, because I mean our family up there as well, and from what my cousin is telling me, I know Canada just have two seasons: cold and construction. 8 months of cold and 4 months of construction. That is where he say it all the time. So I'm glad to hear it warming up a bit now. And of course, I hope it warming up in other parts for everybody else who is watching outside Trinidad and Tobago. But King Cole is saying he definitely need to see Dungeons and Dragons. I heard the reviews for it and it's looking good though. John Wick 4 was real good. It was a nice way to, I think, end the chapters. I'm not sure if they planning to do a 5. I read somewhere they might do a 5. But I think they should just leave it as 4. And I mean, no matter how good Keanu looking, the man's still around 60, so it's like so much he could do with his body. No matter, sorry about that. Chris Trinidad and Trinidad had definitely construction. See what I mean? Yeah. And coolness. I hear all the. I mean, here in Trinidad, I'll be honest with you all, it has been chilly on a morning still, which is weird because normally around this time of the year, that would normally happen in December, January, possibly into February. But and I mean, our chili is not obviously your chili. Our chili is like what 18 degrees and thing, but that cold breeze coming in is not something we are accustomed to in a sense, unless you're close to the coast or probably living up in the mountains. And Sylvan is saying best movie so far. John Wick 4 was I saw anything else this year, boy? This year is just a blur. And they had another Marvel movie that came out. Wakanda Forever. That was out. That was good too. But John Wick 4 was a nice way to like end this series, I think. And Dungeons and Dragons, I was always a fan of the fantasy. Like I love Lord of the Rings. I'm a big Star Wars fan and everything, and I love those kind of vibes. I know. So and I heard the movie is good. So I want to take in that, and I also want to. I'm a big Nintendo fan too, so I want to definitely take in Super Mario Brothers. Might take in that sometime. I don't know how things go, because I know school is closed right now, so driving to work is be fun. King Cole is saying Nicolas Cage have a new movie. I think I saw the preview for that when I went and watched John Wick. What is the new movie from Nicolas Cage? Long ain't see that dude, boy. Renfield. That's it. Renfield. So Nicolas Cage playing Dracula. Sure. The Renfield, boy. This will be an interesting one. When it releasing? The 13th. That's this week, yeah. So Renfield. That would be interesting to see, though. That'll be interesting to see for sure. Savannah asking what is my best movie so far. I really enjoyed the Wakanda Forever, but John Wick 4 win so far for the year as well for me, boy. That one so far, I'll for the year so far, because I love the action in it, and it was just, I mean, it had some comedy in it. Spoilers, going into spoilers in case you didn't have it, so you may want to clog your ears a bit. But I fell for it when he fall down those stairs, dread. Yes, Sylvan. He is Dracula. Renfield was like the Dracula's assistant in a sense, and he had hopes to become a vampire, so he was doing everything like because he was human, he could go out any day and all these things now. So yeah, so the synopsis of this is Dracula's henchman and inmate at a asylum. So that would be, and you know, Nicolas Cage is a kind of a vibes kind of thing. And yeah. John Wick is always hyper action. I know Netflix was planning to do a series in the John Wick universe. So it'll be interesting for them to come out with that. Like I know Amazon Prime did Reacher, and I did enjoy those two Reacher movies from that Tom Cruise acting. And then I took in that and it had similar vibes. It was some other dude who was acting as Reacher, but I found that was a good spin-off as well. So I'm saying Christopher Lee, best Dracula. Yeah. And he was a good. That was in the original one that came out first, right? And this dude did a wonderful job too. I forget his name, boy. You know, Dracula Dead and Loving It. It was basically comedy, but that was comedy cold dread. Hey Brandon, what's up? We in the deep end of the live, so this is the anything goes section, and we just talking movies that we're gonna watch and upcoming movies and whatnot. And are you sure after like what else it have coming? If anything good coming after, I guess that Renfield. Yes, Foreign Reacher was I find Reacher was real good. That was a good movie, boy. And yes, Brandon is saying he went Maracas today for 7 hours. Wow, how was the beach? Because I know it was overcast, so, and I could imagine the amount of people it had there. I'm hoping I'm not sure touch some salt water in the morning. I'm not sure where yet. I'll see how things go, and I'm hoping I am able to, but we'll see how things go because tomorrow might be a day, next day of relaxation. And yeah, well, I think I'm about to wrap up here. So in case there's no more questions, you can still ask right now and we'll answer them. Other than that, I hope you all have a good Monday. Have a great Easter Monday. For apparently those of you in the States don't have Easter Monday. Yes, surely. That is it. That was the Raiders of the new Indiana Jones is coming out. I saw that, and that looks interesting. I mean, I can't believe Harrison Ford still acting that role. So I guess it had to be somebody new taking over at some point. I mean the last one with the Crystal Skulls, I find it was good, but I know they had some problems with that with Shia LaBeouf and stuff. So yeah, I saw the trailer for that, but that one, no, I didn't see the trailer for it. I saw the news about it coming out. So that one is something else I'll be looking forward to. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. I hope you all had a good weekend. Once again, thanks for joining the live. Thanks for joining the chat. Keeping up with everything. And yeah, that's all the updates for me. Next week I'll be dropping the Erin Road. Yeah, I'll be doing a Erin road trip. So you heard it here. So that will be coming soon. So you all have a great night. Have a good day tomorrow. Be safe. Enjoy. Brandon is saying like people clean up the beach real good. That is real good to hear because we need to take care of our beaches much better than how we just leave it now. So yes, King Cole, blessings as well to everybody who has joined the chat. Happy Easter. And we shall pick up. Go on. So, later, peeps. Oh, yeah. And we will pick up till the next time. You all have a great one. Later. Ah, yes, this was nice.